How we're viewed in the community and how we act and treat the community is very important. We live in the community, so we try and treat people right. When we build a hog barn or a turkey barn, we're not going to allow somebody to build it, 30 feet behind the neighbor's house, because that's not right.
We have a certain barn design that we require the potential grower to follow. So we work with the contractors to make sure that those requirements are being met. That's something we review with the contractors prior to them starting construction. When we start construction, we are building deep pit barns with an 8-foot pit, which holds a full year's worth of manure, which prevents that grower from having to haul out on fields when the weather is not fit. Our deep pits are made of concrete. They have a concrete floor, concrete walls, and those things are designed not to leak and to hold that manure in there.
You go out of my way to keep the facilities nice so that we have no problems with, any leakage. Frankly, with the amount of money and the supplies, concrete rebar we use to build these pits these days, they're like small fortresses. Each one of my barns has a perimeter tile going all the way around the bottom of the pit, and we manage the water that comes out of there. So basically that perimeter tile's right next to the pit wall at the bottom, so if there ever was any kind of leakage whatsoever, we would see it first.
The barns are computer controlled. We base everything we can off of science to make sure that we're matching up the ventilation to meet the pigs' needs inside the barn. We try to use all the state-of-the-art equipment to match those needs.
There are a lot of aspects that go into the design of the building that I didn't understand before I got into it. There's a lot of time and engineering put into the airflow in the buildings, the environment as far as cooling the barn when it is warm, heating the barn when it is cool.
You have a warm, wonderful environment in the winter. You have a cool, clean environment in the summer.
And everything is done for the benefit of the animal.
If you're a neighbor that has a lot of concerns, one thing we would like to do is reach out to you and show you our program and let you visit with growers and try to help you to see an operation that's already in progress.
When I went to build either barn, I personally visited with the neighbors, let them know what I was doing, so it wasn't a shock when they started seeing things get built. Anytime I'm going to spread manure or apply, obviously with spreading manure there's a certain amount of smell that occurs. It goes away, most people out here understand that, but I make a point of stopping down and telling them, let's say they're going to have a family function or something at their house, and they know it's summertime when we normally apply, just get a hold of me. For the most part, anything I have can be moved a few days pretty easily.
When we built the barns, we put a lot of effort into making sure that it wasn't an eyesore to the community. We tried to dress up the buildings themselves. We've put in trees around the buildings to, one, to look nice, and two, it kind of helps with the airflow, kind of filters out maybe some of the dust that would have smell associated with it.
I've been with Coopers for a couple of decades now, and I've seen it along the way that Coopers strive to do things first class and to live up to the reputation of treating people fairly. Coopers are dedicated to making sure things are done right. I've been able to see that firsthand for a number of years.